Chemistry students, complete and balance the complete combustion of hexane. Now, when it comes to hydrocarbon, there are two possible reactions that occur when it's bound in oxygen. The first one is carbon dioxide and water. The second one is carbon monoxide and water. Now, for this question here, because it is complete combustion, the product will be carbon dioxide and water. So now, hexane C6H14 bonds in oxygen to produce carbon dioxide and water. So we are done with the first aspect of the equation, which is to complete the reaction. So now is for us to balance the reaction. So for balancing the reaction, I will split the equation into individual atoms. So after doing that, the first step I'm going to use is to balance the non-metals. Now, when balancing any equation, the first step is to balance metal before non-metals. But there's no metal here. So I'll pick up the non-metals and balance, which is carbon, before hydrogen and oxygen. So we pick up the carbon here. So carbon here is 6. So carbon here is 1. So what we need to do is to add 6 to this other carbon here to make up 6 carbon to balance out for this side. So carbon, we add 6 here. And the 6 also affects the oxygen, which is here. So oxygen here is now 6. So the next step is to balance hydrogen. So hydrogen here is 14, while hydrogen here is 2. So we need to multiply this by 7 to make up both 14 that is here. That is 7. And then the 7 also affects oxygen that is here. So the next step is to balance oxygen. Oxygen here is 12, while here is 7. So 7 plus 7 will give you 21. So what do we do to multiply by 2 to have 21? There's no exact value like that. So what we need to do is to go back to our carbon atom and add 2 here. If you add 2 there, 2 times 6 will now becomes what? Now becomes 12. And then we come up here and multiply this 6 by 2 to make up what? 12. So this will become what? 12. So we now move to this oxygen here. So the oxygen also becomes what? 12 here. So now, since you've added 2 here, the 2 affects hydrogen. So hydrogen will be 2 times 14. That will be 28. So on this other side, they take away this 7. So we are looking for 28. What will you multiply by 2 to have 28? That's 14. So you are now add 14 here. And the 14 also affects oxygen that is here. So now oxygen here is 14. While oxygen here is 24. So 24 plus 14, that is 38. What value can you multiply by 2 to have 38? That will be 19. So if that's the case, it means that we are done balancing our equation. You can transfer our balanced chemical equation to this other part. So here we have 2 here. And for this part here, we have 19. We have 19. And for here, we have 12. We have 12. And here we have 14. So our chemical equation is balanced. You can still check. Now, this is what? 12. Why this is what? 12. This is 14. Why this is what? Sorry, this is 28. Why this is what? 28. Oxygen is 14 plus this 38. 2 times 19 is 38. So our equation is balanced. That is the end of this video. Thank you.